Here's a new project. I've bought one of these LED lights, not a normal light. I'll show you. Should be careful not to touch this because it's evil. I've had a shock of this before. I don't think it's really of the right rating for this country, but anyway, let's get some power on. Ooh, it's a flame light, so that flicker is intentional mostly, and depending on when you turn it on and turn it off, it does a different pattern. Well, it should do anyway. We might just break into a million pieces, who knows? Oh, there you go. Right, yeah, flame light, quite cool. I'm going to take it apart. It wasn't the sound of me getting electrocuted. Okay, so finish with that. I've got to find some way to get this apart. Oh, they pop off, I'm told. There we go. Power supply, I think. I'm hoping there's no nothing that intelligent on that power supply. And what's going on in here? Will this come off? Not at the moment. I'll go back to that later. But what I want to try and do is, let's cut these wires. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to use this bit again, I don't think, but I want the option to, so that's beautifully stuck. Oh, here we go. It's all happening now. Be careful, that may well have a high voltage inside the capacitors. Hey, this little baby is what I wanted. It's got some circuit boards on it. So this idea for this project was something that Adam Savage did the other day, and next thing to see is what voltage I can use to drive this. So let's get some crocodile clips. So you just have to excuse the wire in there. So what I'm hoping is that, let's set this to, moment my voltage is set to 6 volts. So I'm going to set it to 3.7, which is a lithium ion cells power. I want to see what voltage comes out of this, or what voltage will drive this. Alright, so that's not enough. Let's just check it the other way around just in case. Might need a little boost converter. Oh, what I want to do is run this off batteries, right? So that's definitely not waking up, but let's give it a bit more boost of the power and see if I can make it wake. That's 4.2. Oh, right, okay, so we're getting something at about 7 volts on this, and that's I think this now is doing the breathe effect. So the way this device works is if you disconnect it and connect it again, it does a different one. Okay, so that's probably the flame effect, because it changes depending on which way it is up or down. So I'm going to need about 7 volts. So that could be 2 18650s, couldn't it? Or a single one and some kind of converter. Alright, well, that's some things to order from China to work it out. Well, that's the general idea of this project. Okay, so let's continue with my flame kit. So I've got my boost converter now. Here it is. Looks like I have to put a DC in and then out goes to there. So first thing I'm just going to try is connecting this lamp to the lithium cell. So there's just a couple of lithium cells. There's a couple of lithium cell pack here. I'm not going to use all of them, but I've just can get plus and minus off here. Already tested that, and that's not doing anything at all with the lamp. If I just put that on 20 and just check that I've got power from there, hopefully you can see that. If I go to those two, I'm getting about 4 volts off that. So I have to kick that 4 volts into here. So let me just check out minus. And out positive. So hopefully now if I drive that directly off the cell again, not sure what voltage is going to come out of here. It's probably going to be okay. If it works, I'm going to say it's okay. Oh, that one's on its way out. You know, I might just use the other side of that. Alright, so if I now, I'm not going to use that one at all. Spot the problem. Okay, sell that on eBay. Oh dear, I'm going to have to use fetching green now. That won't do, will it? So hopefully now, if I connect this to the battery terminals, aha, there you go. I'm getting an effect. Excellent. So that boost converter there is doing its job, however it's doing it, and providing me with enough volts to drive that. I'm just going to try now. I can clip that on there. I don't know whether I can clip it on here permanently. Probably quite dangerous. I didn't have a rubbish. Tell you what, I'm going to sell that one on eBay too. Get another one. Right, so that goes to there and that goes to there. Okay, I'm not going to be able to have a permanent supply on that. Ho hum. Right, I shall do something different. I'm going to take, I'm not going to not use those cells for the moment. I'm going to use one of those cells for this. But let's just power this directly. This is now 8 volts coming out of my bench power supply. Alright, and what I want to see is what's going on with this, what voltage I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm getting 7. Actually, it's going all around the houses, but that's not surprising because, well, I don't know. Right, so this seems to work. Is this getting hot? No. So I then want to connect that to my LiPo, and this has got out negative and out positive. Oops, no, out positive and out negative. That's the wrong way around. All right. So, yep. Seems to be all right. I'm not really sure what might happen now, but I'm just going to, for the laugh, connect this to, so it's got some battery in. No, it doesn't like that. Oh, there you go. Right. So that's the whole system working. So that's as if I'm powering that with a battery. So I think that's safe to use. So I'm going to solder these that come from that, and then I think I'll mount that inside there and just have 2 wires coming out, and I'll mount that with the battery somewhere else inside the lamp. So I think that's the plan. Okay, so 18650 goes to boost and goes to charging and protection circuit, then goes to a boost controller which goes to the lamp. That should fit. Let's zoom out a little bit. That should fit in there and be hidden away. So now we have the lamp like so, and hopefully, well, a switch would have been good here, but anyway, hopefully, if I find a 18650, must have one somewhere. If I've got a charged one, that should now drive this directly. Let's go and find one. Ah, it was working all along. Okay, so it was just this wasn't pushed in correctly. Okay, so there is my light to go inside my lamp. Let's go into night mode and see how this looks. So just to complete this video, here is my solution for the bottom of my lamp. At the moment I've just used a little lipo cell that I've found, and I've just foam padded that onto there, and I've foam padded my little lipo charger circuit on there. Wire goes up to a switch, and then I've got the lamp above. Okay, so there's my lamp. It's a Chalwin Far East lamp, it says. Very rusty, very old. I've just glued the stuff onto this with a hot melt, so it'll come off if I need it. So I haven't ruined an antique really. I'm not really going to do anything else with this. There was a little burner on the bottom. I had to take the little burner out. I realised that just turned to the side and came off, and then the entire mount for the bottom of the LED, that blue thing, I've just cable tied onto it. To be honest, it looks a bit messy now, but my intention is just to hide it. It's just to put a little bit of tape over that, a little bit of gaffer tape, and there you are, and it's hidden most of it. This is going to be used in the dark anyway. So at the moment I'm just charging my lipo cell up, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like, have a look at this. Look at that, doesn't that look great? And with the house lights off, looks even more impressive. You can't really see the circuitry at all there, and that little lipo, I was going to use an 18650. I've got nowhere to put it in there. I had this little lipo, so I'm going to get it fully charged and see how long it will power this LED for, but I think you'll agree that looks pretty good.